Taking place, breaking norms, sudden trends, wage of the day, uncontained, making space, cultivating grace, yeah. Space, converging minds on the same page, every day, every way, waves, word of the day, words, word of the day, conversation. Yeah. Be alright, be alright. Life is strange, full of pain. Joy and happiness is all the same. But you have to reclaim. Become your best self. Stop tripping off what people say. Don't you know it's gonna be a brighter day, brighter day, brighter day, brighter day. Lift your hands. Do it, y'all. Come on, better, 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 better. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Better, 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 better. Man, what is going on, everybody? What is going on? You know what it is. It's Wade's Word of the Day. So thankful and grateful to be in this space with you all. Make sure that you're tagging, texting, and telling somebody tonight. Go ahead and hit those hearts and hit those likes. If you're over there on the YouTube side, make sure that you are subscribing as well. So everybody come on into the space. Everybody come on into the space on this evening. I think we're having some problems going out on the LHBC page. So everybody make their way over to the Pastor R.D. Wade side. Hold on, let me send some things out. All right. All right. All right. How's everybody doing? Let me see who's in the space with us tonight. Thank you all for coming in. Nina Holmes, what's going on? Good to see you. And others have made their way into the space. Give me a quick sound check. I haven't done that in a while. We're using this new system, so I just want to make sure that I'm coming through the way that I need to be coming through, and that my video is where my video needs to be, and all of that good stuff. So y'all help me out tonight and let me know if everything is coming through good. Auntie Linda, thank you for coming into space tonight as well. Everybody, go ahead. I need you real quick to hit those hearts and hit those likes. Go crazy with them real quick. Help us out. And then tag, text, and tell somebody. Go ahead and tag, text, and tell somebody as well. And send all of your friends over here to the Pastor R.D. Wade page tonight. Not, we're having some issues streaming out on the LHBC side tonight, but that's all right. We're over here on my page, on the Pastor R.D. Wade page, on the YouTube page. all of that good stuff. So you can tap in all of those particular spaces. Everybody, give me a check in. Thank you so much, Nina Holmes, for the sound check. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're learning. Yeah, we're learning all of these new, new spots and everything. But hey, help a brother out. Go over there to the swag site. Get some of that.
Here we go. Are you picking up or putting down? Somebody say hello, feel is home. You know how we do it in this space. We're trying to get our healing. Hey, it's Wade's word of the day. Wade's word of the day. Wade's word of the day. Wade's word of the day.
Yeah, go ahead and get some of that swag. You can get it right over there at LHBC, swag.com, hoodies and all of that good stuff. Yeah, it would be, something good to add to your collection as we're getting into the colder months. If you're in the colder months, sweatshirts, hoodies, and all of that good stuff. T-shirts, if you're in the summer climate, go ahead on over there and grab some of that swag tonight. Hey, did y'all hit the hearts and likes? Did y'all tag and text and tell somebody? I don't see you doing it. I'm trying to give you time to do it before I go ahead and get started. So go ahead and do that tonight. It's Monday. Y'all know I love Mondays. Everybody say big up to Mondays. Yeah, I love Mondays. Monday is my favorite day of the week. I know some people. I saw a meme the other day, and it was showing, it was showing like a meme of when Dave Chappelle used to do the kind of no, it may have been Bernie Mac, and it said coming into Monday, and he like slapping everybody, kind of mad to be coming in to work on Monday. But I actually love Mondays. Mondays, a fresh start, all of that good stuff. So I ain't mad at Mondays. That's right. Nina Holmes, big up Mondays. Big up Mondays. That's what we're talking about. Everybody ought to big it up because, hey, it's a new chance, a new opportunity, and everything, and all of that space. So tonight, what do I want to talk about tonight? Um, I've been talking about a plethora of things in this space, but I haven't really um, talked about, the Bible in a while and all of that good stuff. So I figured I would not do Bible study, but really kind of tap into three things that I want to lift up concerning, our connection to He who knows all things, He who sees all things, and He who makes all things well. But talk about it in such a way where it speaks to our humanity and how we can keep on pressing on, keep on moving on, keep on building, keep on growing, and all of these things as we look and as we see our world, swirling, revolving around. There are just some simple reminders that I kind of want to talk about as it relates to us and our connection, again, to He who knows all things and He who sees all things and He who makes all things well. And these can be applied not only in terms of our connection vertically, but also our connection horizontally, and even as it relates to how we move and how we navigate uh, in respect to um, our own lives. All right, it looks like the glitch has been lifted, and now we are streaming on the LHBC side. So hey, go ahead, big ups to that as well. Frank Wade, thank you for those 100 stars. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I see Mon Dukes and others who are in the space. So here is what I want to talk about tonight. I just want to talk about a simple concept of why we shouldn't grow weary, right? Why we shouldn't grow weary in our work, why we shouldn't grow weary as it relates to the perspective or the process of growing and developing. We shouldn't grow weary. Why we shouldn't grow weary, even as it relates to the present situations and circumstances that we might be going through, right? Um, so I want to talk about that. Why is that important? Because here's the reality: we do grow weary. Yes, sometimes we get tired. Sometimes we get sick and tired of being sick and tired. Yeah, we do.
Oh my God.
Yeah, sometimes we do. Just being human, sometimes we get sick and tired of people. Sometimes we get sick and tired of uh, the current situation. Sometimes we get sick and tired of hearing the word no. Um, that's a part of life. But what I want to encourage us is to not stay, if you will, um, in a state of weariness. So when that text says, don't grow weary, it's no different than when he says, hey, that you can be upset, that you can get angry, but then he says, don't let the sun go down on your anger. So basically what I'm talking about, don't stay in a state of weariness, because the reality is sometimes some things, you know, cause us to be weary, cause us to, you know, get in our feelings, cause us to be feeling some type of way. Anybody picking up what I'm putting down? Can anybody relate to what I'm talking about tonight? Just drop it in the comment section, because I know that you can. Um, we are human beings, and sometimes, yeah, we get tired. Sometimes we get tired of people. Sometimes we get tired of the situation. Sometimes we get tired of, you know, eating chicken every day. Sometimes we just grow weary. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes we grow weary, but then there is a clarion call that comes from heaven that says, don't grow weary. Why is this important? Why is this important? Why should we understand this? Because here's the reality: we're connected to a God who never grows weary as it relates to you and I. He never grows weary. The writer says in a passage of scripture, he says, have you not known, have you not heard that the everlasting God, the creator of the ends of the earth, he does not faint, nor does he grow weary. And so when you connect it vertically, to he who knows all things, he who uh, sees all things, and he who makes all things well, you need to understand that he is forever uh, looking out for your good. This is not to suggest that all things at all times will always be good, but he is always looking out for your good. He never grows weary in trying to do things which would be beneficial for you. And so when you put that in the proper perspective, even in those moments when people are working your nerves, when people are, trying you and testing you and challenging you, not in a kind of positive way of trying to challenge you, but in these negative connotations, you need to understand that there is someone who has your back eternally, often, always, at all times. Somebody ought to say what? Yeah, I know that, right? He has your back at all times, always. And so weary just simply means sometimes you get fatigued. Sometimes, you get tired, but you need to understand there is someone who says, come unto me when you are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Specifically when you've been out there pressing, and when you've been out there trying to move in your purpose, and when you've been out there trying to fulfill the callings and the dreams that have been put down on the inside of you. Because here's the reality: everybody don't want to see you move into your blessed place. Everybody don't want to see you prosper in a way that you need to be prospering in. Everybody don't want to see you mentally strong and physically strong and spiritually strong. Everybody don't want to see that as it relates to you, but you need to understand that there is someone who longs for you to walk in your blessed place. And so we may get weary, but he doesn't get weary. Isn't that good news tonight, to know that he doesn't get weary? Is there anybody tonight who might testify to the folk who don't know, who might be able to tell the story to folk who don't know in the comment section, that he doesn't grow weary? We might even grow weary with one another. We do that sometimes, but he doesn't grow weary with us. And so weariness oftentimes comes as a result of our toil and as a result of our labor, putting in the work, exhibiting, the energy that's required to do something, to get something done. And so, yeah, we get weary sometimes in relationships. We get weary sometimes when we go through trials and tribulations. We get weary doing certain tasks and understanding the weight of the responsibility that might be on our particular shoulders. But yet, while there is a recognition that we get weary, uh, the text, the call from on high says, don't grow weary. It says doesn't grow, it says don't grow weary. So it does not suggest that we will never be weary. It just simply says don't grow weary. Don't, as Leanna Winstead said, don't stay stuck. Don't stay stuck in it too long. Because he says, there is a recognition here. It says something like this: don't grow weary in well doing, because in due season you shall reap if you do not faint. So let me translate that in Wade-isms. In simple terms, it'll work out if you don't give up. It'll head to a place of where you can declare it's all good. You can get to a space where you'll look back on it and you'll say, hey, it didn't break me down. It didn't tear me down. Yeah, that's what he says. He says in due season, in the proper moment, in the proper time, your work, if you will, the purpose, the path that I have you on is all going to work out. Yeah, all things work together for the good to them who love him, to them who are called according to his purpose. When you begin to move in your purpose, sometimes along the journey, weary moments happen, trying times happen, but the call is don't grow weary, because in due season, in the proper time, in the proper moment, in the proper context, in the proper season, it's all going to what? Work out if you don't faint. Translated, if you don't give up. I say it like this: oftentimes, many of us miss the miracle because we leave too soon, or we give up too soon, or we quit too soon. We throw in the towel too soon. Can I get somebody to put in the comment section, don't give up? Don't give up. But that's what it says. It says, for in due season you will reap. Reap simply means you will gather it in. You will bring it in. You will pull it into, if you will, the storehouse. You will reap. That the work will in fact pay off. So yeah, don't give up. Come on, somebody, don't give up. That's the
Bible, y'all.
Yeah, don't give up. And so he says he doesn't grow weary. And then he encourages us not to grow weary. Don't stay stuck. Don't stay stagnant. Don't stay in that place too long. Fight your way out. Yeah. Somebody ought to say, fight your way out. Fight your way out. Don't give up, because in due season, you will reap. You will gather in. You'll be able to gather. You'll be able to see, the harvest, if you will. You'll be able to see the harvest. But what happens in the meantime while I'm waiting on my change? While I am fighting my way out. You understand what I'm saying? You remember Muhammad Ali, I think it was the Rumble in the Jungle. I think it was one of them when he was George Foreman or whatever. And it looks like, he was going down for the count. He's in the corner and George is just wailing at him, just wailing, throwing those haymakers at him or whatever. And everybody just thought he he was down, but in essence, what he was doing was waiting for his due season. Yeah, he was waiting for his due season. And then when George got wore down, then he hit him with what we now know, the rope-a-dope. You understand what I'm saying? Such is the case with you and I in our lives as we walk out this journey, right? Sometimes you have to be patient and you have to allow those who would try to come at you to throw everything that they can throw at you. And when they think that they have finally done you in, when they think that they have finally done you in, when they think that they have given you everything and there is no way you're going to be able to bounce back from that thing that they have tried to put on you, they didn't understand that you was just waiting on God. That you was just waiting on God. And in that moment when they were losing their strength and their capacity, and when everything that they threw at you did not have the capacity to damage you or to hurt you, it is in that moment, due season. Yeah, anybody ever been there? Anybody ever been there? Anybody ever been there when it looked like life was just throwing you everything and you was doing everything that you could to bob and weave, lean against the rope and all of that stuff. But then in the moment, you found your strength. The old folk used to say, my help cometh. Yeah, you found your help. You found your strength. And then you just turned that whole thing around. You know, they used to say all types of negative things about you, but you was able to turn all those things around and you discovered that everything that they tried to put on you, everything that they tried to say about you, you found your strength to stand up and say, no, that's not me. You found your strength to say, no, I can overcome this. You found your strength to say, hey, I am more than an overcomer. Anybody picking up what I'm putting down?
Oh yeah, you talking Wade.
Yeah, I'm talking tonight. I'm talking. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? And so there is power in waiting on your due season. So how do we wait? And waiting on our due season doesn't mean that we sit and slumber, that we don't do anything. We just keep, as that train, just keep telling ourselves, I think I can. I know I can. And we just keep moving forward, keep pressing. We keep believing. We keep trying. We keep exercising our faith. Yeah, that's what we do. We don't just sit there and be stagnant. Some of us, you know, the haymakers, if you will, are coming, and then we just want to give up. Notice something, even when he was throwing those haymakers at Ali, Ali didn't stop moving. He didn't stop moving. No, he just moved around, leaned back on it, but he never stopped moving. And you and I must understand the value in waiting. Waiting doesn't mean that we sit down, throw our hands in the air and give up. No, it means we keep pressing. We keep leaning in. We keep moving. We keep bobbing and we keep weaving. We're just trying to stand the test of time until our due season comes. So what does bobbing and weaving look like? It looked like meditation, getting myself centered and getting my heart right, you know, doing the hard work, which is in fact the heart work, right? What does it look like? It looks like a little bit of praying. You feel what I'm saying? I'm believing God for some things. I'm thanking God for some things. I'm thinking through some things as it relates to my prayer life. What does it look like in terms of this waiting moment? It is, I'm preparing myself to receive my harvest. And so I'm changing my mindset. I'm moving from this negative space and I'm trying to get into this positive space where I understand that soon and very soon my change is going to come. What am I doing? I'm doing like David did. I'm encouraging myself, even though when those who are looking around me saying it'll never happen, it'll never get done. What am I doing? I'm saying, I know, I'm not destined to stay in this space for the rest of my life. I'm coming out. Yeah. I want the world to know. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not staying stagnant. I'm looking for opportunity and I'm looking
for space and places that I can walk in and be my best self, even as it looks like everything is swirling around me, because I understand my due season is coming. Can somebody in the comment section say my due season is coming? My season of reaping is coming, because I'm not just being stagnant, but I'm meditating, I'm praying, I'm thinking through things. I'm trying to better myself even in this confusing moment in my life. Somebody ought to say, I know that's right. Who you talking to, Wade? I'm talking to you.
You talking to me? Yeah, I think you're talking to you.
Yeah, not only that, I'm telling myself like this.
Message.
You feel what I'm saying?
What's going on, everybody?
Yeah. I'm thinking through some things. I'm telling myself some things. I'm believing for some things. Is anybody understanding what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm doing in this moment. I'm encouraging myself. I'm not going to stay stagnant, because I know that my due season is coming. Yeah, my due season is coming. And so that's how I wait. That's how I wait. I wait in a fighting stance, in a pressing stance, in a believing stance. And then finally, I recognize that even in the midst of my trials, even in the midst of what I'm wrestling with, what I'm struggling with, that God will give us the strength to even do the impossible. Anybody believe that tonight? That he'll give you the strength to do the impossible. Don't look at me strange. I know you're watching me, but there are some things that you've done that you never thought that you would ever be able to do. Some folk told you that you would never be able to do it, but you found that inner strength that comes from him that allowed you to do those very things that some folk told you would be impossible. Am I talking to anybody tonight?
Say what?
Yeah. He he gave you this kind of strength to do the impossible. You know, where everybody thought that you would not get up, but you did. Everybody thought that you wouldn't go forward, but you did. Folk counted you out, but you found this inner strength that would allow you to go the distance, to see your change come, to run your race, to talk your stuff, and to walk your walk, and to live your life with this type of grace and clarity, even in the face of all of your distractors, even in the midst of all of your haters. You found the strength to say, listen, yeah, I'm not down and out, but I'm bouncing back, because I found this kind of inner strength. Anybody know what I'm talking about? You found the winner in you.
To just break down and lose now. I'm a winner.
Yeah, you found the winner in you. You feel what I'm saying? And you are now in this state where you are just determined to see your change coming. That's what I want to encourage somebody tonight. Yeah, don't give up. See your change come. Don't quit. See your change come. Don't grow weary, because in due season, in the proper moment, in the proper time, in the proper space, you're going to reap if you don't give up. And so I don't want you to give up. I don't want you to quit. I don't want you to throw in the towel, but I want you to soar. Yeah. I want you to mount up on wings like eagles, as the good Christians say. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I want you to walk in your blessed place, and I want you to see the value of who you are and whose you are. Yeah. I want you to win. Man, I'm done tonight. I hope that this word has added value to your life on tonight. If it has, go ahead and hit those stars buttons real quick. We've been asking 300 stars. If you want to do that, go ahead and do that. It's simple. Just go ahead and click that stars diagram and you can do it. But most of all, and mainly what we want you to do is make sure that you tag, text, and tell somebody, invite them into the space. We're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night at 8 p.m. Yeah, it's Wade's word of the day. Man, I love y'all so much. Let's go out this way. I thought I would pull in a little throwback, whatever. Y'all let me know if you're feeling it. Because tonight I just simply want you to smile.
When you're driving in a storm, it is very tempting to want to pull under the overpass and wait for the storm to pass because you don't want to get stuck in the middle of a storm. And so even right now in life, it is so easy to just want to pull over in the middle of the storm that we're in, and you want to pull over and stop. Yeah.
Where is the love and the joy that you promised me? Down is all right. I almost gave up, but a power that I can't explain. Oh, it fell from heaven like a shower. Oh, see, I smile, even though it hurts, and I smile. Yeah. I know God is working, so I smile. Even though I've been here for a while, I smile. Smile. So hard to look up when you've been down. I sure hate to see you give up now. You look so much better when you smile. So smile.
Don't forget who you are. Don't forget who you are. Let's go.
Today's a new day, yeah, but there is no sunshine. And it feels like a cold night. Today is a new day, yeah. Tell me, where are my blue skies? Where is the love and your joy that you promised me?
Man, I got to get out of here. I love y'all so much. You know what it is. It's Wade's word of the day. I appreciate y'all so much. Make sure that you tag, text, and tell somebody, tell them to come on into the space. We're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night at 8 p.m. Love y'all so much. Talk to you real soon. We're still trying to get this new technology together. We'll have it where it's shortly. Y'all keep working with your boy, keep playing for your boy, keep believing with your boy. Yeah, don't grow weary. Well doing. Don't give up. Don't quit. Don't reach. You faint not. If you don't give up, yeah, I'll talk to you real soon. Everybody be blessed. I hope that you're enjoying picking up what we're getting down. And I am out of here. I need to go. Talk to you real soon.